welcome to a new episode. Today with the S14, I'm going to show you guys about external wastegates, because I know a lot of you guys out there want screamer pipes, and who doesn't? They sound amazing up in boost. So in the engine bay, we're going to go to the RB25, and I'll show you guys the 3 ways that you can set up your external wastegate to your exhaust side of your manifold, to your turbo housing, and to the back of the turbo. So let's go into the RB25, and then I'll show you guys exactly how to set it up. So we'll come back here, I'll show you guys exactly how I've got mine set up. It's in an unusual spot. Not many people set it up like this. People either set it on the turbo housing, so I'll chuck on a picture. So you can see here they've got the external gate on the exhaust housing. Apparently that's the best way to collect all the exhaust gases to that external gate, using it from the turbo housing side. So you can use it that side. A lot of people that make turbos can get that mod done for you. So if you want to get yourself an external wastegate on turbo exhaust housing, you have to get someone to make it for you, or where you buy a turbo, they might be able to hook you up with one. Once they chuck the external gate there, then you're going to get a fabricator to make yourself a screamer pipe to run it all the way down to the ground down there. So that's one way of doing it. The next is on top of the exhaust manifold, right here on the RB25. A lot of people right here will cut a hole, weld a port for the external wastegate, have it sitting there, and then once again another screen pipe running to the floor down there. So I'll show you some photos of this as well. So you can see exactly where they welded it on the exhaust manifold, and then they run the screamer pipe to the ground of the car. So you can do it that way as well. Nothing wrong with that way too. It just costs a bit of money to get a fabricator to do it, but it is worth it. We'll talk about my external gate now. I was going to save this one last. So as I was saying at the start, it's on the back of the turbo. It's very rare, not many people do it because it's just unusual. So what they've done is the back of the turbo housing, if you can see there, you can see down here there's an internal gate, and this used to be the flapper for the internal gate. So once the flapper of that door opens, all the gases come out. So this is a stock dump pipe. So you can see here 2 ports, one for the internal gate and one for the back of the turbo exhaust housing. So pressure comes out of there, but they've like linked it back into the dump. With the screamer, we don't have that. What we've got is a screamer pipe at the back of this external wastegate. I don't know if you guys can see that, it's pretty dark. You should get a flashlight. There we go, you can see that. Points down. This is an old school 90s, I'm going to say early 2000, late 90s Japanese truss external wastegate. Very rare to see these. I kept it because it's cool, it's unique, and it sounds fucking awesome up in boost, man. I'm not even going to lie about that. So what they've done here at the back of the turbo exhaust housing is the door is definitely just been cut open, so there's just all pressure collecting up into this external gate. Once it builds up enough boost and the gate cracks open, all the pressure comes out from that screamer pipe, and that's how you get that mad sound hitting up in boost. It's the best sound inside the cabin. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. It's up to you if you want to do it, but trust me guys, when you're out boosting, you want to hear it from inside the cabin, and it's the best noise ever, man, especially scaring cyclists. External wastegate, there are different sizes to use: 40mm, 45mm, 50mm. I've used 50mm. This one I think is a 40mm. It depends what setup you're running. I recommend using about 45mm external gate. They're the best sounding ones. They're very raspy. The 50mm are very loud and obnoxious, but nothing wrong with that. But 45's got that nice note to it, so I recommend getting yourselves a 45mm Turbo Smart external wastegate. So those are the 3 ways you can run an external wastegate: one on the back of the turbo, one on the manifold, or one on the turbo exhaust housing. So those are the 3 ways to do it. Whatever way you want to do, whatever option is easiest, what I recommend that's easiest is the turbo housing, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to go through the work to get the exhaust manifold off. So what you guys want to do is take the turbo out. A lot easier to do. Get yourself an external wastegate port welded to your turbo housing, get someone to make it a screamer pipe, and then you should go out and have some fun. And I should show you guys how people run vacuum lines to the external wastegate. Usually on turbos, they've got this fitting up here on the front of the turbo, so you can run a vacuum line like this to the external wastegate. You need proper boost source pressure. So I've got mine running from the intercooler pipe on the turbo. Got this line running all the way here to the bottom of the external wastegate, and then we've got this one taken off. The reason why I've got this set like this, because if you're going to run yourself one of these 3-port solenoids, the Turbo Smart ones, you're gonna have to set up the vacuum lines very different. So the way I've got it done is I've got the vacuum line from this guy to here. So once it creates enough boost pressure, this guy opens up and then we go some screaming from the screamer pipe. This is the easiest way to set it up, to be honest. And then in here, you can run yourself a turbo manual boost controller, which I'm going to do with my GFB one that I've got sitting in the back of my garage, because I don't know if you guys remember, ages ago I did a video of the GFB manual boost controller in the R33, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to chuck it in the S14, go for a retune, and hopefully make 260 to 300 kilowatts with it. I will talk more about this as well. So where the back of the turbo goes, here, and then the internal gate opens up here and lets all the pressure come in, and it goes back to the dump. Something tells me that this once was like a dodgy screamer pipe. So what people do is they'll chop the pipe here, re-weld this closed, so that way once the internal gate opens, it's like a dodgy screamer pipe. They don't sound as good, doesn't work as good as an external wastegate. So I recommend doing it the proper way with the 3 ways that I've shown you, but the way that I recommend is doing it from the turbo exhaust housing. And before I roll in the clips of hitting boost in this RB25, I just want to quickly say I'm running no blow-off valve on my S14. 1 out of 10 people, there's always that one whinger that always says, you're gonna blow a turbo. Bullshit. The reason if anyone was to blow a turbo in an RB25 is because the RB25 turbos are like nylon fin wheels, man. Those things flex inside the turbo, so when they're spinning they flex, especially under a lot of boost. So a lot of people over boost those turbos and they just blow, man. That's why you're gonna get yourself a high flat turbo from Hypergear Turbochargers. Not sponsored. I really like Teo. He's an amazing guy, makes amazing turbos. The turbo he made from R33 has been bulletproof. You guys seen the way I drive. I highly recommend going to Hypergear Turbochargers and get yourself a turbo made by Teo. Alright, enjoy these turbo flutter screamer pipe video compilation of this S14. I know that a lot of you people that have been watching the channel for a while have already seen these clips, but to the new viewers, my S14 looked like shit back then, but I thought I'd show you guys exactly what it looks like now. So we got the white roof, back seats all painted white, floors done black. It looks so much better. Still got to get a gear knob for this. GK Tech gold drift button, so I might get a gold gear knob. To the ones that saying, oh, to change the roll cage, yes, I am changing the roll cage. That's why I painted over it, because I don't give a shit about this roll cage. It's not CAMS approved, so we're going to take this out and get a half cage made. So far everything's been going okay with it. I just can't wait for track events to open, so hopefully soon track events open, get some mad seat time in this S14 and a shit ton of drift videos in this thing, man. I honestly can't wait to do a proper track event, a few events, see how long this motor lasts. Then we're going to take out this motor, clean up the engine bay, clean up the piping, clean up the valve covers, just make everything look a lot neater, refresh a lot of things like metal head gasket, ARP head studs. It's going to be mad once all of this is done after a few track events, so I can't wait to clean up all this crap. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but look at the camber on that front wheel. We've got GK Tech's rack spacers with the roll correction kit. I still got to get a wheel alignment done, which I'll do very soon. And then we'll go to the tracks and we'll see how much angle we can get for drifting with this new setup. I really can't wait to try out this new setup, man. I've been itching to drive this car for so long. For the ones that don't know, when I first bought this car in Adelaide, it has come such a far way, man. It just looks a billion times better ever since I've owned it. I just want to drive this damn thing. Alright dudes, I hope this video is helpful about the external wastegates and where to set them up. Where I've got my external wastegate set on the back of the turbo, once I refresh the engine, we go for a retune. If there's any hiccups, I might try to get another turbo housing with the external wastegate on there and see if there's any difference. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that because I want to enjoy this car. I don't want to fiddle around too much because hopefully soon track events reopen. We can finally hit the damn track, man. And if you're a new viewer, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to share this video to your mates that want to set up external wastegates. This video could help them out if they don't know too much about it. So yeah, dudes, hopefully soon the tracks reopen. As soon as one opens up, I'm going to hire a trailer and get this damn S14 out there and shred out there, and hope to see you guys out on track too. So if you see me around at meets, track events, do come up to me, say hello. I'm not a snob. I do respect people that message me on my Instagram saying supportive stuff. So if you guys come up to me in public, I have no problems with that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later.